Okay, so what's good? Nothing here, and welcome to another episode of Tinpot tier list. We're on number 6 now. Last time we did total drama characters. Today, moving back into the gaming category, we're going to be ranking the tasks in Among Us. S to D, as you can see. I wasn't supposed to rank, but anyway. Let's do this. I'm going to be ranking them based on how good the tasks are to do and how they affect the game, like positioning wise and what aspects actually brings to being a crewmate. Probably explain better once I start ranking the actual tasks. First one I'm going to be doing is the stress shoot. Actually, one of my least favorites. It's very noisy, there's no real thought to it, you just pull a lever. So, it doesn't really add that much in terms of gameplay. But I'm going to put it in C. It's not absolutely trash, as the name of it might suggest. We've got download and upload. Gameplay wise, it's just clicking a button and waiting, which isn't the best. But the cool thing about it is, upload is always going to end in admin, and you know that download can start at various different places. Thinking off the top of my head, weapons, communications, cafeteria. So it takes you around the map, so at least it has that going for it. It can be frustrating to wait for those last few percentages, because the game deliberately makes it like that. I'm gonna give it middle of the table B rank for that reason. Then we've got admin card swap. Which I actually quite like. It's a task where either everyone has to do it or no one has to do it. And the gameplay of it isn't terrible. It takes a little bit of genuine skill to actually be able to swipe the card. Well, I think I've learned to do it pretty well, but some people still struggle. I guess it depends on what kind of device you're using. But personally, thinking whether to put it A or S is very even an S rank task. I'll put it in A. I might move it up later to C. Refueling, gameplay wise, not that exciting. Just holding down a button, moving somewhere else, holding down another button, and so on. But the good thing about it is you get to move across the map. So you have to pick up the fuel, refuel one of the tanks, come back, and then refuel again, which is something, takes you around the map. You might come across a dead body on the way. So I'm going to give it B in the middle. I can't remember what this task is called, but it's an electrical spinny things. You have to stop it when it reaches this part. I don't know if you can even see that properly, but it spins around in a circle and you have to stop it at the right point, basically. Pretty fun to do, can be frustrating, but in a good way. I think I'm going to give that one B as well. Next we've got the switch, or the diode, I think it's called, where you have to pull up one of these, I don't even know what they're called. I guess these are levers, typically, of a sort. And all of them connect to different rooms. So they'll eventually take you to another room in the map, which you can catch some crewmates out. So, again, I like tasks that make you have to move across the map, go from one place to another, and also ones that vary those places. So, because there's so many different options, I'm still going to keep it in B, because the task itself is just flicking this up, going to another place, and then flicking a switch. I'll put it in B for now. Okay, now as Simon says, that's in Reactor. This is basically a memory game. It takes a while, and you've got sound cues to help you as well. But, the task itself is okay. Having to remember the sequence goes up to 3x3 square, and You have to remember 5 of the squares, which one happened in what order. So I think this one is a case where the actual task is better than how it affects the game. So I think that goes in B as well. I think I'm going to move some of these next time. Next is with 1 to 10. Counting, again, not that exciting. I'm going to put it in C because no real game-breaking elements to it. It's just a simple clicking on numbers from 1 to 10. No cognitive function required. Realignment. I think I'm going to give that a C. Task itself is pretty boring. But at least there's 2 of them. So you have to go from one place to another. So it's not terrible, but I'm going to give it a C. Medbay scan. I like the fact that you can queue confirm other people. So it gives crewmates a chance to prove their innocence to each other. Or it gives the imposter a chance to pretend they're innocent. Especially if there's 2 imposters. The task itself, though, is just standing there, clicking the button and waiting. It does give some information on the right-hand side, which can be quite fun to read. I'm going to put this in B. I think this is going to be a very middle-heavy tier list. Next is the med-based samples. So you click a button, wait a minute, and then find the anomaly sample, which is going to be very obviously red. It's cool in the sense that you can't complete the task instantly, and you're motivated to go do other tasks and then come back to it later. It gives you the chance to re-enter medbay, which many people wouldn't do otherwise, because there's only medbay scan otherwise in medbay. Put it in B. Maybe I'll move out to A. Let's see. Weapons. I think weapons is just the most fun task. So I'm going to put it in S. It takes a while to do. You can come back to it later. When visual tasks on, it's a way of telling whether a crewmate's a crewmate. But yeah, I think it's just the most fun task, so that's why it's the S tier for me. It's like an actual shooter. You remind me of one of those old school games where you're just like trying to aim with your mouse while things fly across the screen. Yeah, I like it. It's fun. Leaves. Yeah, I'll give that a B. I quite enjoy pushing the leaves into the vacuum and trying to see how fast I can do it. It does take some element of skill, I suppose. Gameplay wise, it's just a regular task. It doesn't offer anything like out of the ordinary. You got another trash chute here. I guess they separated the cafeteria and the storage trash chutes, but they're both the same to me. So I'll put that one in C rank as well. And yeah, nothing's got in D rank yet until now. Navigation task, we have to actually move the ship from the start to the finish. I just really dislike this one because you have to be so precise with your mouse, and that's just not the way I like to do it. I try to do it in one go, like one zigzag movement with my mouse, and it just never works, and I have to keep starting again. It's just frustrating for me. Probably no one else feels that way, but yeah, I guess bottom rank for me. And this one we have to click the sniper scope. It's not really a sniper scope, like a navigation scope. They used to think you have to drag the circle to the middle. You can just click it. I don't hate it. It's really quick to do, but it's not an amazing task. So I'm just going to give it a C. Shields. It's the only purpose of the shield room apart from if you get the weapons room, if you get the shield room in the dial search. Other than that, it's not that great. it a C. Wires and electrical. It does take you around the map. You can go to cafeteria, outside security, or navigation, or there's one outside admin as well. It could take you to multiple areas, and the task itself is at least mildly satisfying. You get different colours, get to match them up and zigzag them across. So I'm going to give it an A rank for that. And now we've got the fixing sabotages, which this tier has counted as task. That's cool. We've got a reactor, which requires 2 people to put their hand on the button on both buttons in reactor at the same time. I guess that's B. It's nice to be able to. Nice to have to coordinate with someone, I suppose. And then you can see who's on what side of the map. It's not bad, it's not great. Lights. So I'm trying to be careful not to rank these from a cost point of view. I'm trying to rank these as tasks from a crewmate perspective. It can get annoying sometimes when you and multiple people are trying to do lights at the same time. Especially if you're playing with strangers that just refuse to let anyone do anything. That can be part of the fun of it as well. Give it a B. Communications. So this is one that rarely gets used because barely anyone uses communications. I mean, the only benefit of it is people can't see their tasks. It doesn't really hurt me because I usually remember at least my next few tasks. So I don't really have much of a use for the taskbar telling me where to go. But as for the task itself, I kind of like it. I mean, it requires a sound cue, which none of the other tasks require. I don't know why some people struggle with it. I guess they don't really know how radios work. Will I give it an A rank? No, I don't think so. Just because it happens so rarely, I'm just going to put that one in the middle. Both of these as well. Then we've got O2, which is the codes that you have to input in both the admin room and the O2 room itself. I like the fact that it's 2 different places. It requires some level of coordination with your team. The task itself, putting in a code, is pretty easy. Just the fact that it requires 2 people to be in 2 places, I'm going to give it A rank. Just about because the task itself is pretty much copying a code which is written in front of you. But yeah, I think actually I said I was going to change some things. But looking at it now, I'm actually quite happy with where everything is at. I mean, it's very, very heavily focused towards the middle, but I think that's fair enough. Some tasks I dislike, one task I really hate, one task I really enjoy. But yeah, those are my Among Us task rankings. I'm going to leave a link to the tier list I used in the description below, so if you guys want to let me know what you think, you can let me know in the comments, or you can send me your completed tier list via any of my links below, whatever takes your fancy. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I see you soon. Take care and peace.